In 2017, the Kenyan government declared a national drought emergency with 23 out of 47 counties affected. The number of food insecure people at this time more than doubled from 1.3 million to 2.7 million. 2 years later, drought continues to be an underlying issue with a time bomb. The current drought situation being currently experienced in the country is affecting both the human and livestock population. The biggest communities being affected by the drought is the pastoralist community living in arid areas such as Kajiado, Marsabit, and Nyanza counties respectively. This week on Sheep and Goats Farming, we take you to the heart of Kajiado town in Kitengela, where we will witness the migration of a flock of sheep that was moved in December on the onset of the dry season. Bedan Katet is a livestock farmer who mainly rears cows, goats, and sheep. He inherited the heart of farming livestock from his ancestors.
We are doing farming, animals farming. It's cows, sheep and goats. The biggest challenge is the weather changes. Like for example, today we didn't receive the short rains. And that is why we moved to the areas that had received a little bit of it. Sheep generally do not like they don't like changing environment. But normally you are herdsman and you can accompany the animals. Sometimes we do days. In fact, I have done 7 days before. That was a long time ago. I don't think I can do that now. We only charge it depending on the distance. Like if it takes a day or longer than a day, it can be 3 days. So 3 days can be even 5,000. Yes, even more than that. Again, it depends on the person and the relationship you have with the person. It can be free if you can do it yourself. I moved my animals, but I offered to give my neighbors and friends. Sharing pastures to us is very common and a very good gesture.
Bedan revealed to us that though the Maasai community is used to the idea of migrating their livestock in search of greener pastures, it is usually not an easy affair.
Everybody, even humans, don't like new places. So sometimes they respond to it by falling sick and all that. There's a challenge, of course, like in the past where people didn't mind if you passed their land. I mean, some people would say that you are trespassing the land. And even the pastures, sometimes you move and everybody else moves there and the pastures run out very fast. And then you're forced to find another place.
Before the migration journey begins, Bedan reveals that he usually ensures his mob is well fed on the eve of the journey. Once they're released from the shed in the morning, they're also given enough water to sustain them the entire journey. Once the flock is satisfied with the water, the process of separating Bedan's flock from the mother flock begins. Bedan explains that it's usually a natural process as the flock separates itself naturally from the scent of the two flocks. Although it may be natural, there are times when some sheep forget the scent of their flock. When this happens, Bedan explains that it's upon the owner to identify and separate his flocks manually. Thus, it is very important for a livestock keeper to know and tell the difference between his flock. Once the separation was done, we got a chance to interact with Joshua Murantet, the shepherd who was guiding Bedan's flock back to Ngong, on how far the journey would be and if there were any challenges he was anticipating.
Mimi ni mfugaji. Na pia kazi kama ile hiyo ya kusukuma mifugo, hiyo ndio kazi yangu. Nilianza saa 4 na nikafika saa 10. Hiyo ni kama kilomita 15. Najisikia nimechomeka najua, but pia ni zoezi kwa mwili na ni kazi yenye inakupatia pesa mingi na ni kwa haraka. Kama kwa leo nimesukuma, siku haijaisha, lakini pesa yangu nitalipwa tu saa hii na ni pesa ya haraka. Huwa ninaenda sijui kilomita, lakini huwa naenda kama siku 5 hivi ukitembea. Siku kama 5 kilomita sijui, lakini naweza enda safari ya siku 5. Hata kama ni mahali sijui, naenda nikipata mtu, unajua, okay, tukikutana na watu kwa njia, unawauliza ninaelekea mahali fulani, nataka unielekeze njia ya kwenda ya kufika hapa. So huwa tunaenda hivyo. Kama hiyo kukosa maji ni moja ya shida zile tunapatana nazo juu. Kama wakikosa maji saa zile unasafiri na wao, itabidi ni kama okay, hawataongea, lakini hiyo sauti yao wanaenda wakipiga kelele juu ya kiu. Hiyo ni changamoto moja. Alafu pia chakula, wakitembea kama hawapati chakula, kama sasa msimu kama huu wa kiangazi hawapati nyasi. So hizo ni changamoto zile tunapatana nazo. Unajua pia okay, ukilala utalala ukiziangalia, unalala kidogo unaamka unaziangalia kama bado ziko zote. Juu ikipotea pia hiyo ni gharama kwako. Mwenyewe atakudai na utalipa. Mimi pia nina mifugo wangu, lakini mimi okay, nikipata kazi nasukuma. Nikifikisha mahali mwenyewe alikuwa anataka nifikishe, mimi naachana nazo. Bora nimefikisha zote zikiwa sawa, nakuja naziangalia, naziacha. Narudi nyumbani kwangu pia juu hata mimi nina mifugo. Magonjwa ni kama foot and mouth mara mingi huwa inapatikana, sababu hata kwanza ukiwa kwenye safari mahali unapata maji, huwezi jua wale wanyama wanatumia hiyo maji. So ile ugonjwa mingi tunapatana nayo kwa njia ni labda foot and mouth. Pia ukipatana nayo, ukiona mmoja amegonjeka, unauliza tu mwenyewe, unampigia simu unamwambia kuna mmoja amegonjeka, kwa hivyo fika na dawa. Anatibiwa tu njiani na tunaendelea safari. Kama wakati wa kusafirisha, okay, mara mingi hata siku hizi wengine tunaona wakiweka kwa magari, kusafirisha na gari. Lakini nao pia wenye wanategemea hiyo si wataumia. Tunaomba tu watupe kazi.
After our interaction with Joshua, we embarked on the journey to Ngong. We walked for close to 6 hours under the scorching sun. The flock was received happily by Biden's family, who rushed to prepare a water trough for the mob to quench their thirst. Biden mainly rears the Dorper kind of sheep. Dorpers are South African breeds that are medium in size and are mainly white in color with a black face. They are well known for their thick, well-muscled carcasses and extended fertility periods. They have wool in addition to hair covering their bodies.
We're doing Dorper sheep because of the weight, the growth rate, and for the profit. But you have to be careful because you can't really do like extreme Dorper. So we're crossing them with the local. In the past we've done pure Dorper and we found them to be a bit weak and quite demanding. So we're trying to reverse a little bit. The sheep are all the same, apart from the colors and of course the shape. But the feeding, I think all of them feed on the same, that is grass. They are grazers. They are originally from crossbreed of Maasai blackhead and some merino sheep. For example, most of these better breeds are from let's say South Africa, and the process of probably importing, let's say a ram, for example, it's quite long and quite expensive. So it's true. I think the county government is we are beginning to see some effort from it, but I think the government should do more than this.
Bidan imported his Dopa breed from South Africa through a friend. He started by importing a ram which he has been using to improve the local merino breed.
I did it through a friend of mine who had imported a lot of them. So I haven't really gone through that process personally, although I'm planning to do it very soon, like in the next 2 months. But from what I'm hearing, it's a tedious process, and I just wish it was easier. These are modern and better breeds in terms of production, and they are honestly very good. Of course, they have their disadvantages, like they require more attention, but their production is much better.